Hi, I'm Joe Danko and this is Rico Magruder, and today we're going to show you how to install a SnapCab elevator interior system. We've just completed demo. We have our drop cloth down on the floor to protect the surface. We're checking the wall surface for any protrusions that would keep the panels from sitting flat on the wall. Rico is wiping the surface down with isopropyl alcohol to ensure a good adhesion. And let's get started with the reveals. Before we install our reveals, you want to grab your install kit, which includes everything necessary for the job, including step-by-step instructions. Okay, when we install the corner reveal, you want to make sure it's firmly seated on the floor. You want to make sure the side without tape is pushed tight against the wall, and you want to slowly work the tape side into the other wall, pushing it firmly to seat the tape. Once the corner reveal is installed, you want to peel off the protective coating. Next, we're going to install our flat reveals. The flat reveals will be in two pieces, an upper and a lower. You want to make sure that the side with the tape is towards the return wall, and you want to start again by seating it firmly against the floor and working it in, pressing firmly to seat the tape. The reason why the flat reveal is split into an upper and a lower is so that had this been a protruding transom, you can offset the upper reveal from the lower to keep a tight gap against the return wall. Again, peel the backing tape off. Start by holding it tight, the reveal tight against the return, and then work it back against the wall. Again, press it firmly. Okay, now that we've removed the protective covering from our reveals, we're going to install the toe kick flat. First thing you want to do is lay the toe kick flat face down against the wall that it's going to be installed on. You want to double check between the sides to make sure that it's centered. Once you ensure that it's centered, you're going to peel back the backing from the foam tape, and then we're going to apply construction adhesive between the layers of foam tape, and then just roll it up into place, keeping it nice and snug to the floor. Next, we're going to install the toe kick binder. You're going to start by taking your provided toe kick spacer blocks, putting them against the wall, one in each corner and one in the center for long cabs. You're going to take your toe kick binder and place it on top of the spacer blocks. Again, using your tape measure, you're going to make sure that it's centered in the cab by measuring from the ends. Good?
That looks good, Joe.
All right. Next, you're going to take the provided drill bit and you're going to drill a pilot hole starting at one end. Using the provided driver bit and screws, you're going to install one screw in that end that you just drilled. Once the screw is tight, you're going to do the same at the opposite end of the cab. Once the two ends are secured, you're going to repeat the process again in the center. Screw the toe kick binders to the wall. Using a framing square, check that the toe kick binders are square to the corner reveals. Make sure you do this on both sides. Next thing, check to make sure that the toe kick binders are even. Next, apply a small dab of construction adhesive to the bottom of the panel as indicated by the panel label. You will do this on all layers. To install the first panel, layer 2, start by inserting the bottom tongue of the panel into the toe kick binder. Make sure that the panel is lined up and flush with the edge of the toe kick binder. If there is a bow in your cab shell and shimming is required, there is a pack of shims provided in the installation kit. You just want to slide a shim behind the panel, make sure that it's lined up with one of the holes, and then using your drill guide, drill a pilot hole through the shim into your cab shell. Once the hole is pre-drilled, using the longer panel screws, just insert the screw. Once the screw is tight, I'm going to take a razor knife and score the top of the shim against the top of the panel, and then snap the remainder of the shim off clean. If a panel binder is included, start installation by tilting the layer 2 panel slightly forward. Slide the panel binder over the edge of the layer 2 panel and lock the tab into the groove on the edge of the panel. Lower the panel binder until it's flush with the bottom of the toe kick binder. Once it's flush, slide it forward against the wall, make sure it's secure, and then lock it in by installing the first screw in the panel. Now that we've installed layer 2 panels, we're going to check alignment in the corner with a framing square. We're going to make sure that there's no gaps between the top of the panels. How's it look?
Looks good, Joe. I think we're ready for layer 3. I'll grab that.
If you've ordered handrails, they'll come pre-installed on the layer 3 panels.
There you go.
Thank you. Next, you want to pre-drill the holes. And then install the panel screws that are provided. Now that we've installed our last panel, we're going to install our top cap. Top cap's held in place with dual lock. You want to remove the adhesive backing from the dual lock. We're going to lock the top cap into the top panel joint. Thank you. Good. Again, you want to check with your finger, making sure that the top cap is flush on the edge of the panel. Once it is, you press it firmly in place. Now that we've finished installation of our SnapCab elevator interior system, we're going to clean it. You want to start by removing the peel coat from the toe kicks and then wipe the panels down with a provided panel cleaner. We're going to sweep the floor and then we're good to go.